Okay, so we're going to take a bit of a break from all the FNAF theories just for one video, because a trailer came out yesterday. You guys have seen the title, you know what this is going to be. If you don't know what this is going to be, a remaster of Croc 2 was announced yesterday. So yeah, this is kind of one that I've been hoping that they'll remaster, because I have played some of Croc 2. I only did 2 videos on it because, to be honest, the controls annoyed me too much. But I said that I hope they do a remaster and improve on some things in the game. So yeah, I have not watched to this, but yeah, let's go. And just as my fan kicks in, because it is still a little bit humid here. So the remake title is called Croc 2 Kingdom of the Gobbos. Yay! Oh, visually this looks really nice. Hi fan. Oh, he looks really cool. It looks really cute. In search of his long lost birth family. Toddly toddly. Oh, this looks so pretty. Oh, the boat races. Oh, I think that was the level I struggled through. Rescuing Gobbos along the way. Yay! Oh, cool. Okay, I want to go back on this as well, to see what they fully include. Battle a new breed of enemies. This looks really nice visually. I like that they've done something similar with the first game remaster, where, you know, it kind of looks all the same visually. They've just upped the visuals. Hi Baron Dante. This time it's personal. Yay! PS4, cool. Toddly toddly. Okay, so PS4, I'm glad it's coming to PS4, because I thought it was going to be a case of, you know, it's just for current consoles like PS5, Switch 2, that kind of thing. I think it said it was on the original Switch as well, which is interesting. So Nintendo Switch just in general, PS5, PS4, Steam, Xbox. Cool. Okay, I want to go back on, where was it? Here. So this is what the first game also had, and I'm glad they're bringing this back for the second game, because I know more about the making of the first game than I do with this one. So this is what I'd be interested in as well, to see, like the behind the scenes stuff to do with the second game, and why, like what led to the change in gameplay, what led to the idea of the story, that kind of thing. Because if you don't know and you didn't watch my 2 videos on Croc 2, I'll link them at the end in the outro. But Croc 2 is an RPG. It's not a platformer like with... Well, it's a mixture. It's like an RPG platformer. But it is an RPG. It's not just a pure platformer, you know, like Crash Bandicoot or whatever. So I'd be interested to know... I wonder if they're going to go into that, into like... Here's how the production went. Swap meet. I don't know what that means. Yeah, like all this stuff is what I'm interested in. This is what... I think this is what's going to be really interesting. And I do have the Croc remaster on my Switch as well. Weirdly enough, I was actually playing it yesterday. I had the temptation to play it yesterday again, and do some of the time trials again. I really hope... Oh, I don't know how you'd do time trials with these levels, because they're a lot longer. I was going to say, I really hope they add the time trials into these levels, because in the first game they were quite fun, but the levels in the first game are fairly short, and then they get longer and longer as the game goes on. But I do wonder how it's going to work with this, if they did do that. I mean, firstly, see how the release goes. I have seen some comments already. A lot of people seem quite excited for this. Okay, here's what I want from the remaster. And I've already talked about this in the intro. The big thing I want them to fix is the controls. I hated the controls in the original game. They were so delayed and so fiddly. I struggled with the few levels that I did, And then I did give up because the controls were that bad. But what I'm hoping is that now you're doing a remaster, you're redoing things. Please fix the controls. Please, please, please. Please fix it, because I do want to play this game. I do want to keep going with this game. But yeah, the reason I gave up was because of the controls. They were so fiddly and so delayed. It just really frustrated me. The other thing as well, and sorry, I'm going to name and shame a particular company. So when the first remaster came out, there was a particular company who said, hey, we're going to make the collector's edition. They were separate from the developers. They didn't have anything to do with the developers. They were supposed to be a company that released like special edition, collector's edition of games. Like, that's what they were supposed to be. So 2 years later, they've only just started shipping these items. And yeah, I did pre-order originally the collector's edition, because I was like, oh, it includes like a sticker sheet, the original soundtrack on CD, a keyring, a giant statue of Croc and one of the Gobbos in his little backpack. And there was a few other things that I was like, this seems really cool. The statue looked really, really pretty. And they just took forever to get anything made and sorted and shipped. And they kept making up excuse after excuse after excuse. They were ignoring people's emails of complaints. As of recording today, they have started finally shipping out the items 2 years later. So Argonaut Games, who are the developers, please do not give the special edition to Rocket Games. That is the company. I do not care. I'm going to name and shame. Like, yeah, you finally got round to it, but it took 2 years to get there. Give them to, what was that company called that did the Into the Pit, the game, special edition stuff? I Am 8-Bit. I Am 8-Bit is really, really good at doing good collector's edition items, which, to be fair, Rocket Games did actually do. The special edition did look fantastic. They just faffed around and thought people would hold on forever and wait for them forever. At least I Am 8-Bit does actually deliver their products on time when they said they were going to, and doesn't move the goalposts on deadlines. Sorry, that was a bit ranty, but my point being is that Argonaut Games, if you are going to do a collector's edition, please give it to someone else who knows how to do this stuff already, who knows how to create and deliver these type of editions and these type of products. You know, hopefully lesson learned. God, I hope so. But yeah, I do hope they do a special edition. I think it would be pretty cool. But yeah, hopefully lesson learned after the first game's release. But yeah, I think this looks really, really pretty. I like what they've done with these remasters, is that the art style looks the same. They haven't changed that. But what they've done is they've polished up the visuals to make it look cleaner, less pixelated, that kind of thing. And I think that's what I like about these games, is that they were very pretty games to begin with. You just need to polish up the image and up the image quality. You don't need to change the art style or character designs, because they were already great and they were already pretty enough as they were. So I'm glad that that's the direction they've gone with. They did the same with the first game remaster as well, which I'm really, really happy about. So yeah, just please fix the controls. Please. I might play a little bit of it when it comes out, because I don't know when it comes out. This hasn't got a release date yet, but when it does come out, I might play it in my own time for a little bit just to see what it's like. And then, like what I did with Croc 1 Remaster, I did one video of the entire game. I might do the same thing or something. Or we can make a series of it, because I'm not actually as knowledgeable with this one as I am in the first one. But yeah, I definitely want to play this on the channel, because this will be fun. But yeah, I just hope the controls are improved. But yeah, I am really looking forward to this. I really like that a lot of these like nostalgic game characters are coming back, because I think didn't Rayman get a remaster leak or something? There's been rumours about a new Crash Bandicoot game. Obviously Spyro is getting a brand new game, which I'm also really excited about. Yeah, I love that all these games are coming back. I think Tomb Raider 1 is getting like an up-to-date remaster as well soon, or it already has come out. I can't quite remember, but yeah, Tomb Raider 1, like the very first game back in the 90s, has got a modern update as well. So yeah, I do really like that all these games are coming back. It's nostalgic. I like it. And I think also, like I've already said, like especially with this game, I feel like this one wasn't as popular as the first game, but now it's got a chance to get a new audience and or get, you know, millennial fans like me of the first game interested in this. Maybe they didn't know about it at the time and that kind of thing. So yeah, but yeah, I'm excited for this. So this was my reaction to Croc 2, Kingdom of the Gobbos. I think the original game didn't have a subtitle, but I like that this one does. This is nice. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. It hasn't got a release date yet, but it is on a wish list. So yeah, I'll put the Steam page down in the description below, as well as the trailer, so you guys can go off and watch this for yourselves. But thank you all for watching, and I will see you soon.